And I remember my first walk. Now, visualize this. This organization had just done a custom-built warehouse and office space. So it was brand new. Beautiful overhead doors all throughout the warehouse. Lovely new offices. And, of course, I wear the wrong clothing. I'm in high-heel shoes and a suit. Not so great for your first tour through the warehouse. But I do it. And I'm walking through the warehouse. And I look down and I notice that there are empty sunflower seed shells, piles of them, all over this brand new warehouse floor. But worse than that, mixed into the sunflower seeds was gobs of spit. I'm not exaggerating. It was kind of like crunch, crunch, and I had to be careful not to slip. And I thought to myself, who does this in their work environment? Like, what would create a group of people that would actually think it was okay to spit in the place that you work? Within that first week, I'd be walking down the hall and I heard someone under their breath, just in earshot, they'd say, "You're like all the rest, you'll only last 18 months. And by the end of the first week, I thought, wow, something was just inside me saying, this is not what I signed up for. A couple of weeks later, a really disgruntled employee threw a chair at my office door, as hard as they could. About 6 weeks in, on a Friday, I got 26 grievances on one day, and the rumor on the warehouse floor was if they could get me up to 30 grievances, they could make me cry. And I didn't have the heart to tell anyone that I'd been crying in my office since 10 a.m., door closed, didn't want to come out. I really had to make a decision whether this is what I was going to do for the next few years or whether I was going to bolt and run with whatever I had left. And I decided to stay, but I made two decisions. The first one was I was going to try to understand how could 225 people be that angry at their employer? And we're not talking the 80-20 rule. We're not talking, 80% of the employees want to do a good job and they care, and, there's that 20% that are just kind of showing up. It wasn't like that. Like 98% of the people absolutely hated their jobs. I did not have a single friend in this organization.